Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new Let's Play series of Victoria 2. Today we're going to be playing in the Cold War Enhancement mod as the United Kingdom. And our goal for this campaign is to try, as best as we possibly can, to hold our great empire together. It might be difficult. It'll probably be very difficult. Because the United States and the USSR, as you may know, very anti-colonial. So we're going to try to become the third superpower, if that's at all possible. And secure our position in the world. So, you are for Yemen. Are we allied with Yemen? Who are you? You're in our sphere. I guess we'll say yes to the alliance there. We do have two national focuses. We want to use those right away. Let's go for... Cannot encourage workers. Because you are a crisis state? One sec. What are you? I mean, you seem fine. Apparently we cannot do that. So you know what? Let's just encourage... Yeah, encourage clerks. Those are usually pretty good for us. We'll go for the most amount of factories. Go for you in there and then in there. Fantastic. And we have a bunch of decisions we gotta do like right away just because there's a lot of stuff. Export focused economy. Let's not do this. Import substitution, industrialize. Okay, well don't focus on this. We can do some denazification. Yeah, so we'll get that done. We'll pass the most just sentence. The historical outcome of that. We can join the IMF, get a little bit of prestige. Lobbying groups. We don't need to declare a state of emergency, at least not quite yet. Cooperate with allies in military research. I mean, yeah, you're just a 5% research speed bonus, so I don't see why I would ever say no to that. I think our priority, defense, development, or diplomacy. I think we're gotta do defense, mostly because I think a lot of people are gonna be very upset that we're not decolonizing. India will definitely be one of them, I think, within like a year or two, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see, what do you guys do? Form and desire, party support, leadership modifier, organization rate plus 25% is pretty good. Less taxes, political awareness goes down. I think we probably just want... Yeah, family associates for that organization leadership modifier, and consciousness in non-colonial goes down. Let's get more suppression points. Anything yeah, let's just lower consciousness. There we go. Get you guys going. We'll click on this button, so basically we'll never get any pop-up saying that we want to decolonize. Establish a British tribute system for the protectorates. Sounds good to me. And the last thing here is join the Democratic Bloc. Get 10 prestige. Fantastic. So that's all that stuff done and ready to go. We also have some technology. We have 13.9% literacy rate. Let's get more taxes. That seems good for us. The Labour Party is currently in charge. Open all factories. Subsidize all factories. Raise taxes to the maximum. Cut naval spending right now. Cut army spending down to like half. And we'll keep... And cut social spending. Yeah, that seems okay. We're going to be losing a lot of money, but I guess what can you do about that? There's going to be a lot of time trying to get all of our ducks in a row, essentially. We do have these territories up here in Germany. We're just going to combine you guys into one big group. We have troops in India. We have a 23 stack in Burma. Are you a transport? No. So you, I don't think, can actually get anywhere. Do I have any transport ships? Yes, there's 12 transports in Northern Ireland. I think... I mean, I'm assuming that, yeah, we got troops down here in, Go to Singapore. So I'm not too worried about Singapore at the moment, so we'll get that going. Let's get all of our troops kind of just together. Just because I think that makes the most amount of sense. It's got a 20 stack in Malta, so I think that's okay. We'll kind of get started now. Trust territory and Nauru requests financial support. You won't like us so much. I lose 25. I don't have any money, so you know what? I won't give you any aid because I'm already broke. The Cold War. There's been change in leadership, which is fantastic. Large corruption society. Moderate corruption in government. So I mean, things could be worse. Post-industrialization population boom. And we're DEFCON 5. And we're a creditor nation. And we get a bunch of startup capital. And we'll keep the military weapons. And there's so many things. Okay. We're all good. Curtail request. I don't know who that is, so I'm not going to give them any money. If you want me to give you money, I better have heard of your country. That's all I can say. So, of course, how much money do you cost? $2 million. We're going to do it so we can get the atom bomb. I'm sure that might be important against other powers, let's say. Form a national intelligence agency. I will do that as well. Where are you? There you are. You are $100,000 for more prestige. So we'll get that done. We are in 3rd place right now. Of course, the Soviets and the Americans are 1st and 2nd. They have significantly more points than we do. Everybody joining into the Democratic Bloc. Fantastic. And what do we want to do? Intelligence trading? You know what? That's a research boost. Yes. Give me the research modifier. I usually like having researches. Economic policy in occupied Germany will allow reconstruction in Germany, so maybe they can be a, maybe like a puppet state or something like that to help us out. Not going to give any of you guys money. Combine these guys up. And Iceland. Wait, what can I do? Whose sphere? Oh, you're in the American sphere. Okay, we'll remove you from the American sphere. Who are we influencing right now? The answer is absolutely nobody, so we should definitely change that. Do we want to sphere Iceland, though? I don't know if that really makes a lot of sense. But most other people, I mean, almost everybody's already in our sphere. South Africa, Portugal, Ethiopia. I mean, Canada. Yeah, we'll put 1 point into Canada. We'll put 1 point into Egypt, because we know it's going to be the Suez Crisis, I'm sure, very soon. We do a 27 stack in the area, which I think is pretty okay. Brentwood system. Yeah, we'll definitely get that one going as well. I mean, we're losing a lot of infamy, even though we haven't gained any infamy yet. Operation Unthinkable. We're definitely not going to declare war on the Soviet Union for obvious reasons, that they clearly outnumber us in Europe at the moment. Great Reformer in the lead. Power militancy goes down for... You know what? Yeah, we'll go for less militancy. Got a new Prime Minister. And we have... Yeah, that sounds good. And there's a medium Cold War tension. Let's not worry about that. Mysore. Not going to give you any aid either, because I'm pretty sure you're already in our sphere. What do you guys want right now? You want police reform? You can have police reform. Is this police reform? For security? I'm assuming so. So we'll get that one going. Fantastic. The military is loyal to our government. Fantastic. Let us core the Falkland Islands. Argentina, you better have the Greek Civil War. Yeah, let's support the Greek government. We are losing a lot of money right now. We're losing about £1,000 a day. What are we spending it on? I guess the military is just very, very expensive, huh? Overseas maintenance is 518 ducats, I guess pounds. We could raise tariffs a little bit, but even then, that doesn't really save us that much money. We are just kind of poor. Descent among our colonial subjects. I mean, what can you do? You know, they're mad, they're mad. I know that, United States resolution for the Chinese Civil War. This is tensions between the communists and nationalists and civil struggle in China went hot. Are we supporting... Yeah, let's support intervention. We'll give some money to the Republic of China, see if they will help us out. The anti-corruption drive in the UK. Is that something that we want? Maybe. It depends what the modifiers are. There's too many things in this list. Yeah, we'll go get some... We'll lower the corruption in the country. I think that seems pretty okay. I do know that debt is not the same in Cold War enhancements as it is in like vanilla. You're kind of expected to... Who are you? You're the Canadians and the Americans. You're kind of expected to go into debt. Unlike, you know, in vanilla where going into debt is really, really bad. It's almost unavoidable. Absolutely, we're not going to give any... Yeah, we'll gain some more prestige. Typhoid fever. Let's quarantine some states. I think that seems okay. And also a little bit topical. So we'll get you guys moved down towards the south. We do have 123 divisions, which is surprising to me. I'm guessing they're just all in random-ass colonies. By the way, where are you guys? You are almost in Singapore, where I want you to be. So I'm joining the Democratic Bloc. That's good. Why is Italy at war? Who are you at war with? You're at war with the Chinese as well? Who is not at war with China? Turkey, the United States, Belgium. I mean, a lot of people are intervening in this war, so we'll see how that turns out for them. Reform the Malayan Union. Are you a puppet of ours? To the Federated Malay States. Wait, are you the Federated Malay States? You are. You're a satellite of ours. So you know what? We can reform the Union. You can take all that territory. I know that might make you stronger in the long run. Yeah, we'll send you guys up to here. But I'm not too worried. If anything, it kind of makes the wars potentially easier because we're only fighting one tag at that point. War reparations from Germany. Thank you for the money, Germany. Vietnam joined the communist bloc. Not a huge surprise there. Combine these guys up. Are you at war with the French? Not quite yet, but I'm sure very soon you are going to have some plans there. Yeah, so get some 50 fish, because fish is fun. Get you guys back here. I'm not too sure exactly what a great template for units is in the mod. Asia, no, we want the Europeans. We can build 70 units, but they're mostly German. We want the English. So I guess we'll go for maybe like a 4, 3. I mean, what are you? Reconnaissance. I mean, your siege, your attack. So you're basically engineers, cavalry. Maybe get something like this. Again, I don't really know what a great balance is. And we're getting some development. I mean, you are a 629. There's artillery, heavy infantry. We get 500. You know what? I'll take the 500,000 pounds from the Soviets. I think that's okay. I will give the Malay Union some money because again, they are a puppet state, so I think it makes sense that we'd want to help them out. Do I have a casus belli against you? No. So I wonder, maybe just the Americans declared war, and that's yeah, the Americans declared war upon them. They want to humiliate the Americans. We'll see if that actually works out. Jewish resistance movement. So we lose the prestige, gate 5 infamy. We can allow Jewish immigration. I'm assuming that's into Palestine. We'll say yes to that. What are you? Why is everybody unemployed? There's actually just not enough factories in the country to host all these people who are unemployed, which is, I think, less than ideal. Because an industry score of 452 seems really, really bad, considering the situation. You guys want open borders? You're really, really upset about the border policy right now. So, you know what? I want some open immigration. I'm assuming that's what you want. It's not really super clear. Jordan independence. Absolutely not. What part of we're trying to maintain the empire do you not understand? We might need to send some troops over there. You have no transports? You don't. Why is France at war with the Soviet Union? How is this happening already? Like, how have you guys... Submarine. Let's just build a bunch of transport ships in Europe. I feel like 27 seems okay. So you're at war with the French. Why are you at war with the French? Oh, because you're trying to annex Vietnam. And the Soviet Union's backing the Vietnamese. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But good work there, France. I don't even know how did you get access through me? Unless the Americans gave you access, which would be kind of funny if that was the case. I'm not too sure. I mean, what else are you trying to do? You're going to humiliate France. You're going to take some territory. I can't imagine the French can beat the Vietnamese and the Soviets at the same time. It seems unlikely to me. Costa Rica's joined the Democratic Bloc. I mean, more people being on our side. I would consider that to be a good thing. You are all missing electrical gears. Also, like, why is the sound is so loud? 1 second. I have to turn that down a little bit. There we go. I have to turn down the for some reason the mod's not having volume in it. Not volume, it doesn't have music in it. So I gotta play the OST from the soundtrack. America, you can of course have some military access. I'm thinking. We're missing electrical gears. Right. Which one of you is electrical gears? Optics. You're electrical gears. Only the Americans make any. Do not automate it. Buy like 1,000 of them. Canada's no longer in a sphere of influence. How dare you? Add the sphere. Get those points up. Who else is doing stuff? I know there's a lot of things happening right now. Soviet Union is trying to influence you. Neutral, neutral, neutral. You're friendly with Greece. You're friendly with Ethiopia. Neutral with you. And so that's Ethiopia and Greece. See if we can get the Americans out of here. Like, too many people are trying to influence things. Stop. That's really all I can ask. Jewish resistance movement. UN resolutions to end Greece conflict. Yeah, we'll support the revolution, or support the policy there. Join the International Bank for Reconstruction. We can get that going as well. What do you give us? More prestige and more tax efficiency. I'll take it. For sure. The Bacher should plan. Seed Cologne. So you're going to give us them a bunch of territory. Yeah, you know what, Dutch? You can have some territory. I know we said that we wanted to maintain an empire, but I think this is also just interesting. So do something like this. I mean, the Soviets, I guess they don't have military access, because the French did just beat them. The annexation of the Kingdom of Chirac. Yeah, we'll lose 25 prestige. I have 2,400. I can afford 25 to annex some stuff. Yeah, so you're our navy. The French actually are beating back the Soviets a decent amount. So who do... Okay, relation with the United Kingdom. Do something like this. I mean, support you guys as much as we possibly can. The Americans... I mean, you look like you are losing. It really depends on what the Soviets do. Gain some prestige. Because the Soviets can give them Manchuria like they did historically. By the way, what do you guys want now? You want police reform? You can just have it. You can do whatever you want. Liberia's joined the Democratic Bloc. I don't know why your militancy is so incredibly, incredibly high. Atheism. Monthly change. Denied self-determination. Okay, yeah, so people are a little bit upset that I'm kind of denying them, no research slot. National focus. You know what, let's get the research points and the education efficiency. Thank you very much. I think that seems pretty alright. We're getting our ships kind of built up now as we speak. And are you guys getting built at all? You have like no... You're missing heavy military equipment. Okay, we can get that done. Heavy military equipment. Hey, we are going to buy up, you know, 772 units. Hopefully that will get into our hands eventually. Support. I mean, we're supporting every resolution. If you want peace, you can have peace. A stable world, I think, makes sense for us to want to have. It really depends, though. I mean, I don't know what those resolutions actually do. But I don't think I've ever seen them actually change anything. Curtail military spending. No. Absolutely not. We cannot afford that. What we can afford is upgrading all our factories again, because there's so many unemployed people in the United Kingdom at the moment that we need to industrialize. Just actually getting the one upgrade for our factories boost our research, our industry score by 200, which I think is pretty good. Yeah, let's gain some prestige. Yeah, no, I'll just take the money for myself. Thank you very much. Recognition of Rainer's government. So you are a neutral country. We can just keep the territory, but there's no reason to spend 15 infamy just to hold this area, I think. Neutral Germany. Yeah, there we go. We got an Austria over here. Maybe they'll, I mean, apparently they're actually still, They could get incorporated into Germany in the future, but we'll see how that actually turns out. I'm sure we'll be fine. Hopefully, fingers crossed on that one. Colombia joined the Democratic Bloc. Fantastic news for us. A diplomatic incident with Spain. I mean, Spain gets to infamy. Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. Are they in anybody's sphere? They're not. How many troops do you have? You have 25 divisions? I could just invade the Spanish. I don't know how well that works out for us. Portugal is our ally. Would you actually join in a war? I don't have a casus belli. Did I not get a casus belli from that event? Apparently I did not, which is most unfortunate. Apparently the CB against the Portuguese. I really thought I'd be able just to invade the Spanish. That would have been really nice. But I think for now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my Sansum. If you've enjoyed, remember thumbs up. Not enjoy, you can always thumb down. You want to subscribe, and goodbye.